Welcome back to the Grand Line. If you thought Episode 2 was emotional, Episode 3 is pure adrenaline. We've officially arrived at Whiskey Peak, a town that seems too good to be true. Because it is. While the rest of the crew is celebrating, one man stays awake to uncover a conspiracy that goes all the way to the top of the 7 warlords. Today, we're breaking down the legendary Zoro vs. 100 fight, the debut of Nico Robin, and the massive bounty hunter twist. Let's get into the breakdown. The episode starts with a hero's welcome. The people of Whiskey Peak treat the Straw Hats like kings. Food, music, and endless drinks. It's a complete contrast to the terror of Reverse Mountain. The live action handles this vibe perfectly. You see Luffy in a food coma, Sanji flirting with everyone, and Nami winning a drinking contest. It feels like a moment of peace. But the camera work is subtle. Notice how the townspeople keep glancing at each other. The tension is building in the background. This is the calm before the storm. This is the highlight of the season so far. While the crew sleeps off their party, Zoro reveals he never actually drank. He knew something was off. This leads into the Zoro vs. 100 feet sequence. The choreography here is incredible. It's dark, gritty, and shows just how much Zoro has grown. He isn't just a swordsman. He's a ghost. We see him systematically take down the Baroque Works frontier agents. The live action uses a lot of practical effects here, and the sword clashes sound heavy and real. If you're a Zoro fan, this 10-minute sequence is worth the price of the Netflix subscription alone. The twist hits hard. Miss Wednesday is actually Nefertari Vivi, the Princess of Alabasta. She's been undercover to find out who is destroying her kingdom. Just as the truth comes out, the real threats arrive: Mr. Five and Miss Valentine. The live-action version of the explosion. Fruit Bomu no Mi is terrifying. Seeing Mr. Five flick a booger that explodes like a grenade is handled with a much darker tone than the anime. It makes Baroque Works feel like a genuine criminal organization, not just a group of quirky villains. The episode ends on a massive cliffhanger. As the crew tries to escape with Vivi, they find a stranger waiting on their ship. Enter Miss All Sunday Nico Robin. The actress captures that mysterious and dangerous energy perfectly. She doesn't fight them, she mocks them. She hands Luffy an eternal pose to Nanamonai Island, teasing him about the dangers ahead. The chemistry between her and Luffy in this brief scene is electric. It sets the stage for the entire Alabasta saga. Episode 3 was a masterclass in pacing. We went from a bright party to a dark bloodbath, and finally to a political conspiracy. I'm giving this one a 10/10 for the Zoro fight alone.